right. Yeah, man. It's your man T. I'm dope. That's all you need to know. Full disclosure, this is my second time about to play this game. Because I, for whatever reason, couldn't lock in against USF. And, you know, I couldn't lose to them after this is the team that put us out the playoffs last season. And Coach Terry ain't even playing them. I couldn't do it, bro. So my integrity play is officially out the window. And we about to knock them off. I gotta lock in. I don't know what. I threw 4 interceptions. I threw 2 pick sixes. Like, and they was about to beat me by 2 points. I threw 2 pick sixes. They was supposed to beat me by 2 points. That's not a team that's better than us. Yeah, bro, that wasn't it. I don't know if it was because I'm rusty, because it's been a minute, and I've been on Crimson Desert tough, but whatever. Anyway, IRL Clippers was on a 4-game losing streak, snapped the losing streak to Dallas, and now they're on a 2-game winning streak. They beat Dallas in a crazy one. Darius Garland had 40 plus, Kawhi had 38, and yeah, it was a good game. And then last night they ran Milwaukee off the floor. And granted, Milwaukee didn't have Giannis, but still, we beat them by 40 points. So it's 11 games left in the season. It would be nice to win out and hope for some losses from Arizona and get into a place where we could get into the 6th seed, you know, or the 7th seed. I would really like the 7th seed go up against the Lakers. Nope, 6th seed. 6th seed is what I want. Go up against the Lakers, but that's not really probable. We'll probably end up against OKC because, you know, that's how it is. I think we're 4 or 5 games behind, 5 or 6 games behind Phoenix. So we'll see how it shake out. But anyway, we gonna get into this Dynasty. Has anybody played a game since I was last on here? Nope. Coach X is that's crazy. His team hasn't won a game all season. He hasn't been playing, so we can't hold it against him. But he's gonna get fired. Boston College blew the doors off that boy. And Coach Terry and Coach Keith went up against each other. And Coach Keith was supposed to record it. But seeing as how he lost, he's probably glad he didn't. It's 60-something to 40-something. That's neither here nor there. They don't matter. Matter of fact, that's there. And we're here. And we got dropped. We were 9th, and now we're 10th. Florida State leapfrogged us. And Ole Miss leapfrogged us. That's crazy. Dang, he went from number 1 to number 7. How the mighty have fallen. Dang. And then Coach Rich, number 16. He's coming up, you know. He might get in. He for sure gonna get in 12. He'll be a top 12 team before it's time to go. Before it's time to ride. But anyway, let's get into this game. None of this other stuff matters. Heisman. How's that looking? Yep. Coach Keith still got the Heisman kid. 10-29. 1181. He's not the coldest receiver in the league. He's not the coldest quarterback in the league. Well, whatever. And then Coach Rich out here Coach Rich really out here thinking he's doing something, huh? It was a 5-star freshman. I see you, Coach Rich. Massive improvement. You about to get a pay raise for sure. Anyway, let's get into it. As you can see, Coach put that ish on, got that ish on, so we're gonna get going. Oops. See, I got started again. Oops. I got started again. This don't count. Mind you, I'm gonna leave this up. I'm only playing this game twice. I gotta change the pitch.
We have coming up here, a top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road,
are way too fly.
Never know what you might
come
run
out
into.
here in all white. In Florida,
welcome everyone to the home of the
in
USF
Florida
Bowls,
against this
Tampa,
team,
Florida, and Raymond James
colors
Stadium.
is way too cold.
As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock.
Gotta go back to the hub. Sorry, y'all. We too cold. We too fresh and too clean. Sorry, it's really because I'm amped, because I can't believe that they really pulled it out on me. He whipped out on me at the bus stop, like, that's crazy. He really like that. We're gonna go black. We're gonna go Black Vice 2025. We're gonna go Black Vice 2023. And then here we're gonna go White Vice. Yeah. Black Vice socks. And then like that. We got that ish on. Let's go. Time to lock in. All the way. Oh, I can't believe they did us like that.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Florida Bulls.
Look at that.
For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USF's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the ends.
He's going to take a shot.
That's mine.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Bryant.
Oh, no.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Washington. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, no.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bulls want to move quickly. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see
flying down the right side.
How does that happen?
He ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF!
Something not gay.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the FIU Panthers offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back.
That was insane.
Wants to throw. It's Proctor.
And
it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third downs. Their first opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter.
Good job, Carter.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Less attempts, more touchdowns, more yards. I say he liked that. At least a little bit. He a little like that, you know?
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Proctor. Makes the catch.
You know I got you.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
That's it. I'm coming back to you in the 2nd.
Give to the running back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacked on the extra point. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Second half adjustments right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Bryant.
You need that.
What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Last year.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He's looking to throw.
It's gonna be Mill.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 14 to Vanderbilt. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them.
That's my boy. We're going to decline that.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on second down. Back to pass.
Ooh.
Got his man
no.
quickly. Turning it on. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He's looking deep. Snags it on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move. And he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Let's go put a hurting on Lester.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake.
Double play in the USF game.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
In my heart, I just couldn't.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Put us out the playoffs without the guy coaching him that led him to put us up. Couldn't do it.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
I even spoke about it in the
He's going to
rescreen.
reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Couldn't do it.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
It was nothing here. I didn't know it
back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
He pulled out the back scratcher, huh?
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Sorry about that, y'all. Coach
to
Keith
throw,
called.
it's Proctor.
He's making fun of me for having a replay.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Ooh. Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Wow.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Oh, I can't wait for you to get up out of here.
Drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Gets it out quickly.
I'm tired of
brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop.
On the line,
this offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again?
As a coach.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid.
Oh, he's got some space. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
That block.
On his way back from the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Patient.
Here's the handoff. At the 45 on his way. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Might as well give it to him again. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Two-headed dragon this thing.
Leaves it with the running back. Quick step and go. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's rush.
Ooh.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Makes the grab, it's Williams. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. What a tough...
Did y'all see that? Did they just hold me? They just hold me? Are y'all serious? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Prime position. All right, so cool. I don't get it. His hand was there. I don't get it. That's fine. But how come his momentum doesn't carry him like mine carries me? You see? That's that. Dude, that's that. Oh.
Defense, you get a hand on the football and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate from the 4-2.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay
Off
some
the court.
blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. Turning it on. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Give me one more. Take a breather.
They'll keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Quickly out to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Good hustle, good effort.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Great route.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, FIU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Jacksonville State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
How?
He's got him wide open. Flying out to the
Didn't
left.
knock him down?
The 20.
Knock him down. Didn't knock him down.
Bulls. He broke.
What happened? Who's supposed to be on him? I was at the audible. I think it was the audible. Nope, it wasn't. Well, who was supposed to be on him? Him over here. That was weird. I didn't set that. I don't
From
know.
the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. To the air, it's Proctor. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida International. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just... he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah, that was
He'll bring it out. It's
weird.
Washington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking downfield on first down.
Ooh.
Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking to pass. It's Bryant. It's complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hang in there.
They'll run play action.
Oh! I followed through.
It's complete to the left.
That should have been a
And
pick.
a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
And he motors into the end zone.
Oh my goodness, bruh. This is insane. Mainly because I got some of the fastest defensive backs in the nation. Ugh, these just got ooh. After 1-2 and ooh, that releases.
Down balls.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Oh.
Dropping back, it's Proctor. Using the quick game. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the tailback. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short.
3 minutes, I'll check them again.
Back to pass. Throws for the tight end.
Damn.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to throw, it's Bryant. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, USA! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Or the video game.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
No gusto.
Back to pass, it's Proctor. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down.
They're starting to really,
wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Carter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
They don't want us to.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh!
Connection to
I
the
thought he was going to overthrow him, because that's what he been doing all season. Overthrowing that specific route.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
FIU set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
He may be out. Hello?
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Okay.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
What? Hold on, I'm gonna be up in a minute. I'm gonna come up in a minute. All right, bye.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Looking for a man. It's Proctor.
Oh!
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20.
No. Come on, sugar. Come on, buddy. Okay.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
Oh, funny. Good job. Good girl, baby. Sorry, guys. Put sugar in the can.
To the ground with the back.
Oh.
And they'll get him on the ground at
beautiful.
the 3-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll try it again.
Ooh.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal.
Is this a fullback? This my fullback.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Touchdown, Panther! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Scanning the field, it's Bryant.
That's right, Sam.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Don't you get Moss.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Get that block.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
They're not pressing at all.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
They're watching game tape.
Fires to the big fella.
I mean, not enough.
Breaks into the open.
But they are watching game
All
tape.
down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Patient.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking to throw. It's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
Ooh.
And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, blocked
it's going to be difficult for this offense, man.
Just
Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The short hands, it's Williams. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Isaac. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle.
That's
Touchdown,
crazy.
South Florida. Great job by the back on the option.
Didn't finish
And a
strong.
nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to
Did
play.
not
This
finish
one,
strong.
it's pretty much over. Down multiple
interceptions,
possessions
no
this late in the
fumbles.
football game. It would take a
Yeah.
miracle, but nice job
But I'm
by this
not
offense,
happy with
continuing to
our
fight,
performance
push the
today.
ball
That
down the
was-
field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Proctor. Fires toward the end zone.
Interception. Oh.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Get some yardage. Let's just get some yardage.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
That was in his hand.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And it's caught.
Got him.
Touchdown, FIU.
That boy had a
That
day.
lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not happy with that performance, but we got the dub, and my tight end showed up and showed out. Tyler Proctor set the Florida International career passing yards record. That's going to get broken. Because he's missed so many wide open receivers in his career. And this is his second year as a starter in 2 years. Oh, that would shatter that record. .480, 4 touchdowns, 190 rating, no interceptions. 79 was his long one. And yeah, they had Williams scouted. Cause it could have really got wicked if Williams would have been allowed to cook for real. Woo. 14 carries. All of these yards should be his. Hopefully by the time he's a junior, he'll be more callous. He'll be tougher. And he won't get these little wear and tear nicks and knacks, you know? But also, if he does, by the time he's a senior, I'm moving him to wide receiver. I don't know what his hands are, but it's not going to matter. I'm moving him to wide receiver when he's a senior. If, when he's a junior, he's not. I'm not able to make him like that, you know? If I'm being honest, Cuz should be a receiver right there. That it's over. I'm cooking everything. He a receiver. Yeah. Woo. That boy is nasty. 17 receptions, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 drops. As long as 35. 2 receptions, 89 yards, 1 touch, and yeah. As long as 79. Bruh, the run after the catch is crazy. 152 is crazy. And Williams, yeah, they took everything over the top away from him. Everything over the top. They was like, nah, we not going, bro. We not going. And I feel it. Carter was able to get off. And yeah, good game for them. And ooh, the pancakes is crazy. 11 pancakes, bro. You was balling like that, boy. Okay, Zach. That boy was hooping. 7 pancakes, y'all. The center and the tackle just going crazy today. Both tackles went crazy. Yeah, y'all was wilding. Got a little Cali boy on the squad. Alright, what was we hitting on? The winning reception, he had 4 touchdowns. He had a day, 525. Boy, if you don't stop. He had a day. That is insane. He only got sacked 3 times. 7 carries, 6 yards. He was getting blown up in the backfield. 218. This boy Tyler Williams should not. I bet you that speed ain't crazy. 90 speed. There's no way. He should have been killing like that. I don't care if he is a contested specialist. That boy was mossing everything, bruh. Him too, 87 speed. I was getting cooked at 181, bro. If y'all don't stop it. He couldn't even really get off like that. 96 speed. He should have all those yards. Oh. They got anybody else who's doing damage? No. That's crazy. He a senior, see? I ain't got to worry about him next season. Get him up out of here. Yeah, cut freshman with 181. Yeah, nah. Next season, we're not going for it, bro. We're not going. I don't care what nobody say. They was pancaking too, but not like us. Anyway, it's been real. Thanks for rolling with the brother. Thanks for letting the brother roll. Don't forget to like and comment. I don't care if you subscribe, but also don't forget to check out Sports Eye View Podcast everywhere podcasts are streamed. Rate us, review us. 5 stars, baby, 5 stars. And that's it, bro. We're at the conclusion. We done. We up out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Get off my page. Loser.